Everyone wants people to stay the same. You don't want to release them to change because it makes you uncomfortable watching someone else change. So if you are the change maker, it is hard. It takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of courage. And there's a lot of unknowns when you do step out and do something different that scares the people you love.
Yeah. And that's really what it is they're scared for two reasons, because you're growing. And what does that mean to them? Does that mean they're stagnating and you're going to outgrow them? Or does it give them an opportunity to grow alongside you and have their own experience? I mean, I have so many former colleagues that I've been able to witness have that growth experience alongside of me, because when we go first, we light the path for another. And it's just so freaking cool. And not all of them have done it in the way I've done it. You know, a good friend of mine saw what was going on in my life, and she decided she wanted to stay with the organization and work part-time. And so she went through a series of events and synchronicities where I coached her on how do you go through all these parts and really dream into what do you want your life to feel like? I think this is so important, because sometimes we go to the bare minimum, like, oh, I could only have this. But we really dreamed big on exactly what she wanted to create. And in months, she created exactly what she wanted. She also happened to lose 20 pounds in the process, just happened to, because she was, for the first time in a long time, so happy with where she was going and seeing the light. And now, you know, she's been out for a few months doing her part-time, and she has young children, and she's just so happy, and it's beautiful to watch. And I have so many examples like that just within my own network of people and clients who have had this growth experience. And sometimes we just have to be like the stone that we throw into the lake. And that was my role, as being the stone thrown into the lake. And I didn't know how big the ripple would be until after the fact. Honestly, I didn't even think about the ripple at the time. I just knew that I had to follow my truth in that moment. And it was uncomfortable for a lot of people.